So workout 4, we're going to focus again a little bit more on posterior chain, but again we're using some of the kit if you have it available. If not, there are some alternatives. Again, there's not kit that you need for everything on this one. So if we can, we're going to start with some kettlebell swings. You can either use a heavier kettlebell, go 2-arm, or as it suggests on the plan, we can go single arm, alternating swings. Now really important for this one, you're going to get 20 reps. Again, I've just got a 4 kilo kettlebell today, so I'll be showing you everything with this. If you've got more than that available or heavier ones, please choose a weight that's appropriate. Really important that as you go into a kettlebell swing, that you're not doing a squat. It's all about getting that hinge position. So rather than this, squat down and swing up, what I want you to be looking for, hinging in, drive up. So the power comes from your glutes to just drive the movement up. And whether you're doing single arm or double arm, that's the same. Now guys, if you don't have a kettlebell, that's absolutely fine. Replace that exercise with some squat jumps where you're really focusing on getting that extension. So it's going to be down, drive yourself up, all the way through. And like we spoke about in the last phase, if you don't want to come off the floor, that's absolutely fine. Drive up onto your toes and back down. So it's going to be 20 reps on the kettlebell swings. As soon as we've done, we're going to go into a short overhead lunge. Again, if you can use a weight, use a weight. If you've not got one, that's absolutely fine. If you need to focus on more reps, we can do that. How this is going to look is that we're going to have the weight pushed straight overhead. Stabilising that, working on shoulder stability. You're going to take a short slide back with one foot and drop down into a squat position here and then back up. Short slide back. You can step, but just sliding is ideal. It'll just mean that you've got better angles. If we step too far, what's going to happen is this weight's going to shift forward and back. We want the weight staying there. We want your body position keeping the same. Down and back up. We're going to get 10 reps on each side before moving on. 5 sets on this. Again, 30 to 45 seconds rest between each. Right guys, so if you've got equipment, if you've got kettlebell, dumbbells, anything like that, I want you to follow this group of 3 exercises. So this is going to start with a kettlebell arc row, and this is going to be for 1.5 reps. Now it's going to be 10 reps in total, 3 seconds down. You're going to have no pause at the bottom, 1 second up and a 1 second squeeze, plus an extra half rep. What that looks like is you get your body positioning. If you want to do it off a bench or something, that's absolutely fine. In most cases, we can do it just by setting up a bit of a bridge position and creating support on your own leg. What we're going to do with this arc row is actually stretch forward a little bit at the bottom. So rather than going from here to here like a normal heavy single arm row might be, you're going to come all the way under your shoulder. So you're going to let your arm fall forward throughout that movement. So this is going to be squeeze up, 1 second hold, and you'll notice I've squeezed towards my hip, halfway down, back up, all the way back down. All the way up, 1 second hold, halfway down, back up, and when you're coming down again, it's 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, halfway, squeeze, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to get 10 reps each side on that one. Guys, once you've done that, you're going to use the kettlebell again for some halos. Now your reps are going to be dependent on what weight kettlebell you're using. If you've got a couple of different weights, great. If not, obviously just make sure that the weight is appropriate to do this exercise. Providing that you can use it, what it's going to look like is bottom of the kettlebell facing up, hold it over your head and keep it close to your head. You're just going to rotate around your head, and we're going to aim for 6 to 8 each side. Resetting that start position just here every time. Nice and stable through your upper back, keeping it close to your head. Reset that position and go. Once you've finished that side, go the other way around and again reset the position at the top. Guys, once we've done both of those exercises, we're going to go into a seated tricep extension. So this can be off a chair, off a bench, or if you need to, just off the floor. Again, using the weight, all it's going to be, again, kettlebell facing up, going to push up over your head. Now we're really focusing on maintaining this upright body position. You're not wanting to collapse in at the lower back, wanting to make sure that this is all looked after through your core. You maintain a strong position. You're going to press up as high and as open as you can without collapsing that lower back. So again, keeping tension through here. Then all it's going to be, 3 seconds down into that stretch position at the bottom, 1 second back up. For that one, realistically, you're looking anywhere between 10 and 15 reps on that exercise. 30 seconds to 45 seconds rest, and we'll go again. So guys, if you've no kit at all at home, if you've no kettlebells, no dumbbells or anything, don't worry, this is your alternative for that group of exercises. So what it's going to be, near to a wall, elbows forward, you're just going to push straight up, really loosening that upper back, loosening them shoulders. So you're constantly applying pressure into the wall without leaning towards it. So you're completely upright and you're just going to allow your shoulders just to shift around, allowing you to push into the wall. As you push up, we're going to come high, but we're not going to come back at the top. All the way to Stu, just straight up, back down, constantly applying some sort of pressure into the wall throughout that movement. Just really work on that shoulder stability. Once we've done that, we're going to be moving into another exercise. Again, working upper back and shoulders. All it's going to be is just pressing overhead and back down. So it's going to be from this position, leg flat, arms up. Now we don't go into a dorsal raise position. You're just going to lift your arms and it's just push straight up above your head, back down. Straight up, back down, and you're going to get anywhere between 10 and 15 repetitions on that one. Final thing on this is just a tricep push-up. Now this one, rather than a diamond push-up, it's going to be a narrow position, elbows are going to come back. So just finish from here, elbows back, and up from there. Again, if needed, going from your knees is fine. So it's going to be 10 reps on each of those. If we can, stick to a 3-to-1 tempo on the press-ups. Everything else is just going to be a nice controlled speed, making sure that your positioning is the key focus. So moving into your next group of exercises, we're going to do a dorsal raise hold. So just holding that position, really getting the squeeze yourself by switching the muscles on with a plank drag, using either the kettlebell or anything else that you've got around. So all the hold's going to be is from this position. Again, squeeze up and just hold everything nice and tight. 15 to 20 seconds. We're going to do 2 to 3 holds before moving on. Now, moving on from there, we're just going to have this plank position from your hands. And what we're going to do is have the kettlebell close enough to your body. And all it's going to be, drag to just outside your arm and then back in. Stabilise, drag to just outside, back in. Again, if you've got a kettlebell that you can do that with, great. If not, what we can do is just go for shoulder taps, straight through, and again, looking to really apply pressure into the floor before you lift that other hand. Just help stop you rocking too far side to side, make sure that you're stabilising all of those supporting muscles. Last thing in this workout is some bicep curls. Now again, if you've got nothing to use for this, move straight on into your ab work. If you've got a kettlebell, you've got some dumbbells, anything like that, we can add these in. So for most of you, if you've got a kettlebell that allows you to do single arm, all it's going to be is a single arm hammer curl. So just from here, straight up, squeezing back down, nice and controlled. And we're going to go anywhere between 10 and 25 reps on that. Realistically, it should be pretty much to failure every set. So you're really working on stabilizing that position. Now, if you've got a kettlebell that's a little bit too light to do two-handed curls and a bit too heavy to hold here, then we'll just go into a normal bicep curl. So rather than a hammer curl where we're holding out in this position, just allow the kettlebell to stay in that route, drop straight down. That'll make it a little bit easier. If you've just got one fairly heavy kettlebell and it's too heavy for single arm curls, all we're going to do is a double arm curl. So just from here, straight down. Now you might struggle to get full extension at the bottom, that's fine. Leave your arms slightly bent on this one, and then back up, down, and back up, nice and controlled. And again, anywhere between 10 and 25 repetitions, less than 30 seconds to rest each set. We're going to go for 3 sets, then you're done for this workout, but I want you finishing with a little bit of ab work. So that's it for this week. Now, if you prefer to do workout 1, 2, 1, 2, rather than 1, 2, 3 and 4, because maybe you've not got as much kit, that's absolutely fine. If you do have the kit at home, please make use of at least 1 session on each workout per week. Also, we can make use of the challenges, the finishers, and the additional workouts on the app. You can add other cardio and things like that to this, so just communicate with us in terms of what you're doing. If you've got any questions at all, please let me know. Apart from that, guys, enjoy it, good luck, work hard, see you soon.